Hey people, Tyler Tamerlane with another Obscurity in Miniature. Today we are looking at a Capital Wolverine from the Mutant Chronicles Warzone Resurrection that Prodos Games was putting out. If you are aware, they are actually not going to be doing any more Mutant Chronicles Warzone Resurrection, whatever you want to call it, figures. They have lost the license, but this was one of the last ones they put out. And interestingly enough, he is a Unicast figure. Unicast is basically what Prodos does with all of their Archon board game stuff. And so that's what you get. So why don't we pop it open and see what's inside, huh? So behold the amazing contents. A plastic bag and your figure. And as we mentioned, he is a Unicast figure, and that means there is no work involved other than cleaning up some of the crud there, like on the base. He is completely put together upon purchase. He is one piece, which is pretty crazy when you see, I guess that's not crud. It looks like some kind of a marker designation for the front and rear arcs of his base. That's kind of cool. Didn't realize that. It's got the capital symbol there on his shoulder pad. Very Terminator looking. So I guess if you wanted to have him as some kind of artificer, Terminator, or maybe chop him up and turn him into an Inquisitor, which was originally what I was thinking, that would probably work. I don't have anything really from Warzone Resurrection these days. I do have a couple Mishima figures, but none of them are painted or built, man. I don't know where I put them at the moment, so we can't really compare him in size. I do, however, have... Oh, God, I forgot what these dudes are called. I know he's from the Brotherhood, I think. The forearm guy with his terrible paint jobs that I painted years and years ago. This is one of the early... I want to say this was from when they first... did the Kickstarter. I might have piggybacked on my younger brother's pledge, but so a little bit chunkier with our Unicast figure, but he's also one piece, whereas the was it an Inquisitor maybe? I don't remember, but he was all kinds of pieces in a painted put together. One of the things I really like about these Unicast figures are their bases. They are very detailed. You can see all the little pieces of barbed wire, spent shell casings, ruined bricks, some kind of plant growing there. Get a close-up of his gun there and not look at my terrible decorative skills in the house. He's got all the little wires and everything running through him there, so that's pretty cool. So as I was saying earlier, my first thought was using him as some sort of a Terminator. I don't have many GW Terminators, so let's see what I can compare him to. I have a Blight King? Is that what they're called? Blight Lord. Something like that. Some kind of Nurgle Terminator. Now, I know the Nurgle stuff tends to be kind of big anyway, but this guy is quite a bit larger. Oh, there. We have the one dude who is from the Triumvirate of the Imperium. The Grey Knights leader dude, Voldus or something. Is that his name? I don't know. I want to say Voldus Hammerhand, but that sounds very Age of Sigmar-ish. So he's a little bit shorter there, but he is kind of hunched over. On the other hand, this dude is in the most blingiest of bling Grey Knight armor as well, so maybe he's not the best represented to just see a size comparison. I grabbed a regular Marine. If he can stand up, they're a little bit more comparable in size, but he is on that 40 millimeter. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Give me one sec. Get out of here, Grey Knight dude. I do have a Terminator. I have one of the old Chaos Terminator Lords. Let's give these two a comparison. So, again, a little disappointing the size of the Wolverine. I was expecting something a bit bigger, and for the price, I mean, he wasn't super expensive. I think he was probably under 20 bucks. I don't even remember where I got him. Probably online somewhere. But, yeah, he is a little bit smaller there. I guess you could use him for his intended purpose, but since Warzone Resurrection's future is a bit up in the air at the moment, that might be kind of difficult. I want to say, well, I know he didn't come with any kind of stats or anything. I don't know if they were putting those into the rulebooks. I know when I first bought some of the early Warzone Resurrection figures, they did include cards. I'm not sure if that's something they're still doing or not, but since they don't have the license anymore, I guess it's not really an issue. So, It is kind of a fun figure if you can find him cheap. You know, why not give it a shot? I'm going to include a link to Prodos' website if you are interested in picking one of these up. Might be cheaper to find it online, but, you know, I could be wrong. They usually run sales of some sort or another anyways. So, that is the Capital Wolverine. Hope this is helpful, and if you've ever been curious, now you know what it is like. Yet another obscurity in miniature. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out some of the other videos. I've got plenty of other junk that is constantly getting posted as it is. See you later.